and welcome to the Tiny Car Guys podcast. I'm Sam, and I'm here with Matt today.
Hello.
Mike might be popping in and out. Who knows? Um,
Hey.
hey, Mike is popping in. Hi, Mike. How are you fellas today?
I'm good. I won't be here very long because I am at a family member's house. But I will say I do have a story to tell. If I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
Um. So there's a specific. Hold on.
All right. How are you doing, Matt? Until he comes back.
Uh, I am good. Yeah, I got to go into work an hour early today.
Ooh.
So I woke up at 1:30 when my alarm was supposed to go off at 2:30.
Oh, that's horrible.
Jesus.
That's horrible.
You wake up at the weirdest times.
I really do. I'd love to just not wake up at all, but that would be too easy.
Too
Yeah,
easy.
that's a problem. Um. I don't know if there's a lot of background noise right now, but I, like I said, I'm not at home. Um.
Gotcha.
Thank you, Sam, for hosting the podcast again.
Not a problem.
I have someone very special in town. Anyway, I did an MOD shift the other night at the main job, and a
You're slipping,
certain
sir.
a certain somebody had to go home again. Okay,
Is this
you guys
the
know who
man
I
in
mean.
knee pads?
No,
Is this the pirate's favorite drink?
no.
I'm running
With
out of
the
guesses.
The kid.
somebody in the front end starts with a C, ends with a bitch.
Oh, the sickening eater.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he was he was working. He was in
Wow.
break or on break in the break room. And I walked past to go make a sign for Greg, and he looks at me and he says, "I think I just chipped my tooth." It's like, you think you just chipped your tooth? What do you mean you think you chipped your tooth? So apparently he chipped his tooth and had to go home.
Wow.
Oh no.
He was the 9 o'clock bagger. He he told me earlier in the night that he was scheduled till 8. So it's kind of like, yeah, no. I think that somebody was just looking for a way to get out of work early. So,
Well, I mean, considering his track record, I'm sure that was the case.
I mean, he could have just at least, faked throwing up.
Or actually thrown up.
Instead, he actually chipped his tooth.
Right? No, I don't mean it. I don't mean it in like the way that it comes
Right, I
across.
know.
Okay, you two know exactly what goes on.
Right.
Like, oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna go back inside. It's nice talking to everyone.
All right,
Yeah,
Mike.
good to talk to
I'll
you.
probably
Good bit.
listen through you guys starting the news, and then I'm gonna probably get away. So if I have anything to say, I'll say it.
All right.
Okay. That's nothing new there.
Right, nothing new there.
Shut up, you big nosed dickhead.
Oh, man. Oh, anything interesting to talk about? I know we had like a whole week off.
Ah, man, I didn't hardly do anything with that week. I don't even think.
I got a tattoo.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. It's past the it kind of hurts stage and now onto the it's peeling and itchy phase. So we got that going
Fun.
for us.
Yeah,
Right.
I think I still have coconut oil.
I use
from like
Aquaphor.
3 years ago.
I
You
use
use Aquaport?
Aquaphor.
Okay.
What about Aquaport?
Not
I'm getting a
Aquaport,
membership for there.
Aquaphor.
I think
What
Sam
about
plays golf
Aquaphor?
underwater.
No.
Well, she was a goalie, you know.
I was never a goalie, Mike. You
If you
shut your
check the
mouth.
text messages, I was.
Right.
I made sure to time that, so I sent it when you started talking. I was hoping you'd see it while you were talking, but that didn't happen.
That's great.
I, I'm on Discord on my phone, so I
Oh,
didn't
okay, I
see
see it now.
it. Nice. Hey Sam, do you want to tell the chat and Matt about the new format, or do you want me to do that next week?
Um. Oh, what? Just cutting it down to about an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
And
what we're
you
gonna
don't have
do,
to do that on
guys.
my account.
Right. No, it's not on your account. It's on Mike's account.
Okay, well, he's the one that made the channel, so I understand that it's on his account. But you don't have to cut the format down to an hour because of me.
It's definitely not because of you. It's because of Mike. Oh. So, since Mike and you have early bedtimes.
Mike doesn't have an early bedtime. He stays up until fucking midnight.
Oh, man. We're gonna be
It's
cutting
not
it
my
down to an hour.
bedtime, it's somebody else's bedtime.
I know.
I mean, it is getting close to my bedtime. You are correct.
Oh, man. But
And if any
yeah.
of you guys listening are interested in guessing, so you know my bedtime, I basically just spilled Mike's. But if any of you want to guess what Sam's bedtime is, you can submit your answers right over here.
Hey. Oh, man.
I need to stop.
Sorry. Sam goes to bed before I do, so usually.
Yeah. I go to bed like around 11 or midnight-ish, depending on how I feel, how tired I am, how much Mountain Dew I've drank that day.
And what you mixed it with.
And precisely. Although I'm keeping that to the weekends now. Because,
Probably advisable.
right. So, that's it. You want to do some news or something?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, let's do this.
I want to see what made the cut.
Well, I think it was the knife from the first article.
What made the cut? Oh, as far as news goes?
Oh, see, I was just making a joke based off of the title of the first
Oh,
article.
yeah.
That's where I was going to.
Yeah, whatever. Sam's slow. Anyway.
That's why you're going. Sorry, Sam.
Don't ever be sorry, but also F all the way off.
So I'm never gonna live this one down.
Oh, you won't. You will never live it down. Oh my gosh.
Matt, what are you doing tomorrow? Are you busy?
I'm working tomorrow, sir.
So am I. But after work.
Um, after work, I need to do laundry, but other than that, I don't think I have much going on.
Well, if you want to take your laundry to your parents' house, we could go to the park. Sam.
I mean, I close, but I can for sure meet you after I have closed.
Right on.
Yeah. At least I'm pretty sure I close. I usually do.
I was gonna
Except
say
on
it's not a Saturday.
Wednesday. Or Wednesday. Sometimes they let me off early on Wednesdays. I was off at 3:15 today.
Nice. I left at 12:30.
Nice.
Yeah.
I had a meeting today after work.
Yeah. It didn't go that bad though.
No, not at all.
So I had to do first line of defense training. But it was easy. I passed the test with flying colors, so.
Does that mean that
Nothing
you're the one
serious.
standing in front of the army with the shield?
No, it means
No,
I'm.
she's the one standing in front of the net.
I hate you both. I'm just
I
kidding.
just started. I'm the one that's.
I love you both, unfortunately.
But you also hate us both.
Right, much to my dismay. You. Oh. Anyway, news, because screw you guys. So Traxxas has a utility knife. Traxxas Precision Hobby Knife. It's an essential tool to any RC hobbyist workbench.
I mean,
It,
it looks pretty standard.
right, it looks like an X-Acto knife.
Right. How much does it cost?
You know what
$30?
brand I buy? I buy
Not Traxxas.
Exacto.
Exactly. So they're probably like $3.
Let's see. Buy now.
A regular Exacto knife is like $2. So.
$7. No, thank you. I'm not gonna buy something for $7 just because it says Traxxas on it. That's how I feel,
Right.
at least.
Well, you also get the red cap instead of a blue one. I'm just saying.
Oh boy. Now you can. Nope, don't say that.
What?
Nothing.
I think I believe him this time. He shouldn't say it.
No, and if Mike agrees with me, that means I'd really need to bury that.
All right. All right then. But yeah,
That'll
so
go
this
in the
is the
post stream.
$7 Traxxas. Well, you get 5 extra blades with it, so I mean.
Yeah, so you can slit both your wrists and 4 of your friends' wrists.
Matthew!
You go first.
Okay.
Oh. You go first. That's horrible. Fellas. Alright, so. Enough about the freaking utility knife. But yeah, there it is. If you want to buy it, it's $7.
I would try it out. But
I think it comes with the extra blades, but like, what are you paying for? The fact that it says Traxxas on it?
Basically.
honestly, you're actually probably paying for the extra blades at that point.
Probably.
You'd have to look up how much an Exacto brand with extra blades costs to kind of compare it.
Right. But I mean, you can buy one of those at like a craft store or something for like a couple dollars. But it doesn't come with 5 extra blades, and it doesn't say Traxxas on it. So $7. But yeah. So if you want to buy a really expensive dump truck that works, you can get this 14 scale 8x8 Armageddon hydraulic dump truck for $27.99.99. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Hold on just a second.
I would have to look at it and see like what all it involves, but that's a lot.
I mean, that's a lot regardless. Like, I'm not just saying this as a cheap person. I am a cheap person, but there's more to me knee-jerking away than just that.
Let's see.
Because, like, that's almost 4 months' rent.
Right? Like, who has time for all of that?
That's more than what I've paid
so it's
for 2
actually
cars
Or
in my
money.
life.
So it's actually more than that. If you scroll down a little bit, it says that will only be shipped by expedited shipping, and you have to pay an extra $300 to ship anywhere in the United States and any international countries due to the size and weight of this dump truck.
Like, but $300.
So it's more like 3,200 in total.
You can buy like a 5T for
Retail price
half
is
that.
$34.43.99. Your price is $27.99.99. You're saving $644. It's out of stock. Put me on the waiting list. No, thank you. But it has a working hydraulic little thing here. Hold on. I thought it showed a picture of it. It's specifications. Full metal 3-speed transmission. Transfer case. Super scale leaf. It's just a real expensive truck.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love to get put on a waiting list for Armageddon, but
Okay.
I'd prefer not to be like a dump truck. Like, I want this to be the actual end of the world.
Okay, the actual end of the world. End of days.
I mean, technically, the end of days is nights, but
Fair enough. Oh, look, there it is in action.
it goes up and it comes down,
Right. Oh, the
and
cab.
it drops its load.
It's a working dump truck, fellas.
Look at the required parts.
Whatever that gibberish is, short size LiPo battery pack with XT60 plug, 4 AA batteries for the radio. And Chevron AWISO 32 hydraulic oil.
All wheel in search of 32 hydraulic oil.
32.
I mean, it's a required part, so it is in search of some
Right.
hydraulic oil.
Replacement parts. Earth digger. That sounds menacing. 4200 XL excavator brushed ESC, hydraulic connector, M5 by 4mm tube, Armageddon complete painted cab. Armageddon.
Woo!
I don't want to close my eyes. Alright, I'm going to stop. When you raise the rear dump, do not leave it at the highest position.
Creates a lot of pressure and potentially blows the oil tube.
I'll say, stay no more than 2 seconds and drop the dump into a lower position. Oh, this did not need to be the story for me this week. All right. Do not use hand to pull the rear door. You will break the door locking. You will break the door locking mechanism.
Are you good?
I can't talk.
I can tell.
I don't know what it is.
I mean, I have a guess.
No, I have not.
Wow.
Oh. The ESC does not have a LiPo cutoff. While some components may come assembled, it may be in your best interest to check the products to ensure all hardwares are tight. In some cases, you may want to apply thread lock to some of the hardwares that were already installed.
Ready?
Yeah, but that's normal.
Okay. I was just looking through it. Oh, they got all kinds of other stuff. Look, they have little excavators and stuff. Bulldozers. That's cute.
$4,000 earth hauler.
Construction crew.
Jeez.
All you need is a construction worker.
Well,
My dad's an excavator.
I'm not saying anything to that. I can
That's
turn
what
that
his
bad real quick.
occupation is.
No. I know, but I can turn that bad.
Grave diggers.
No, not actually that. It has nothing to do with dead people for once.
All right. Well, if you want
Uh,
$2,800 dump truck,
isn't that how
artificial
the
Travis
Kardashians got him?
replace.
Probably.
Probably. Went down to Dr. Miami, fixed him up real good.
Nah, they
I
went to
went to
Hershey's.
Doc Armageddon.
Armageddon. So, everybody and their mom who plays Final Fantasy 14 got their friends to play it, and with its newest, I guess, expansion, Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker, the community has grown exponentially. So much, though, that Square Enix even ran out of digital copies of the game.
How is that possible?
Right, that's what I was wondering. I mean, with the MMORPG at the center of its niche, it even comes with its own meme of people trying to get newcomers in with a free trial. One Redditor happened to notice that the online store for Square Enix showed no stock available for the game, even in a digital format. So, as the original poster noted, server congestion is absolutely temporary, but it is wild to see when reflecting back on the launch era of the game. So, I mean, I'm guessing they have digital copies now. Everything is back up and running, which is good because now you have no excuse to play, especially so with it now on PlayStation 5. So, if you like MMORPGs, I've never been a huge fan of them. What about you, Matt?
Um, I mean, the only one that I've played and do play is Dungeons and Dragons Online, and I try to use as little of the multiplayer part as possible. Like the only time
Yeah,
that
okay,
I
so
play with somebody else is my friend, and beyond that, I just solo as much shit as I can.
that's how I am when it comes to MMOs. Like, if I end up playing one, I'll do all the stuff myself, and then if I have a friend that plays it, then I'll play with them, but that's about it. Because other people are weird.
Oh, where's she
I
at?
agree.
Yeah, you're one of
Yup.
them.
Yeah, because like I first started playing it in college because one of my roommates got me into it. Um, and then I think like twice I played with some rando, and then I stopped playing it once I left college, and then I started playing it again like uh, I don't know, last year sometime probably.
I forget which one I played. I played. Was it Elder Scrolls Online?
See, I've been kind of curious about that, but I don't like multiplayer games. Like I don't see any draw for any of the
I love a game that I can
shit. What are
play
they
by
called?
myself and focus on like a story and stuff like.
What are they called? What are they called? Help. What are the car games? Grand Theft Auto. I don't see the appeal to those at all.
Yeah. I mean, I played through Grand Theft Auto 5 like when I had a PS3. And I have it on the PS4, but I never downloaded it to my PS4. Somebody wanted me to play the multiplayer, and I was just like, eh. Like, I'll play Call of Duty or something, though. Like, I have Warzone and stuff like that. That doesn't bother me. But I have to be in the mood for it. But, like, anything with, like, playing with a bunch of people is
Well, that's called an orgy.
usually pretty stupid. It's called an orgy. No. None of those. None of those. So, Final Fantasy sold out of their digital copies, but they're fine now. So, I guess that happened to No Man's Sky. Because that's what the top of the article. Final Fantasy XIV definitely pulled its own No Man's Sky when the game first launched. Oh, it left little to be desired. That's what they mean. Okay, yeah, because No Man's Sky was kind of stupid when it first came out.
Okay, Mike, we've heard that before.
Right. Go on somewhere, sir. Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Quality of life trailer for The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, revealing that the game will feature a new autosave option designed to keep your progress nice and safe. Strangely enough, this feature was only mentioned toward the bottom of a PR feature list, and while it could technically be spotted in the video, it wasn't ever actually highlighted as anything of note. Autosave is always good, though. I love a good autosave. I don't trust an autosave, and I'll still save it manually, but I like a good autosave.
See, that was one of my issues, mostly with Skyrim, is it would do the autosaves, but then I'd just get sucked into the point that I would forget to save, and I would die. And then I would lose like an hour's progress, and I just get pissed and shut off the game.
That happened to me in Skyrim a few times whenever I did play it. I played... Did I play it on the PS3 or the PS4?
I could not tell you.
I think I might have played it on the PS3.
I can tell you it was one of the two. Definitely not an Xbox.
No, for me it is.
Definitely not an Xbox for me. But yeah. So I think it was the PlayStation 3 I played it on. But, so they have an autosave feature. And I don't know, it looks pretty cool. Saves your progress at regular intervals. If you save at a bird statue, you can now choose from one of the 3 available slots to save to. Well, that's cool. More save options for Skyward Sword HD. But I still think it looks cool. Oh my gosh, so a friend of mine, did I tell you? I don't think I told you this, Matt. A friend of mine sent me a PlayStation, like the VR setup
Okay.
for my birthday. And I still haven't set it up yet because I'm a horrible person. But it looks super cool and I want to try it. But it's just weird because I've never done the whole VR thing before. Have you ever played a VR game?
No.
No.
I've done it on Samsung VR or Oculus via my phone.
Oh, is that the headset that you can just put your phone into and it does the thing, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I have the whole Samsung gear set up somewhere.
Oh, wow. Very, very nice.
It's okay.
So, an unopened copy of Super Mario 64 sells for $1.56 million at auction to set a new world record.
Jesus.
Okay, that's a lot of money for a video
You know
game.
how many of those cars that we could get for that much money?
Okay. A lot of dump trucks.
All the dump trucks. You can
I might
What is
even
that?
get
About
you.
100,000 of them, basically.
I might even get me a dump truck. But
Okay.
Oh,
Kardashian.
Kardashian.
Kardashian style. Mine will look tasteful though. I won't go too big. The market for old video games is exploding, with an unopened copy of Super Mario 64 selling for a record $1.56 million on auction Sunday. It beat out an original copy of like the gold cartridge for Zelda on the Nintendo. It sold for $870,000 last week, or a couple days before. I guess the Friday before. So, yeah, that's crazy. Like, I don't know why would you pay $1,560,000 for a freaking video game?
I'll just play it on my Switch. I'm okay.
Right. What's your top? What would you like? I don't know. With a video game, what would make you say no more? As far as price goes, Matt.
I can give you mine right off the bat. $60.
$60, right?
What? Anything beyond that, and you're not paying for it?
I don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
pretty much.
I paid for a special edition of Borderlands 3 because I was really excited about it coming out, and I think I paid
No,
like 80
I
bucks
have
for that.
two. I mean, not anymore.
Right. Well, you didn't like it. I did. So.
I mean, I'm talking about like I think I had the special edition of like Halo 2, Halo 3, Mass Effect, a bunch of other games, but at this point, I don't need all that.
Right. Super Mario 64 was the best-selling game for the Nintendo 64 console, and it was the first to feature the famous Mario character in 3D. It was enough to break the record of $870,000 for a rare sealed copy. Jesus Christ, Samantha. Of The Legend of Zelda sold Friday. The previous mark before that was $660,000 set by a copy of Super Mario Brothers in April.
Oh man, you know, I just realized
What?
that sports still is showing the wrong sport.
Sports.
It's showing basketball. It's the wrong sport.
It is the wrong sport.
You know what it should be showing?
What?
Soccer.
Or hockey.
Or hockey. Screw you, Mike. Oh, screw both of you. Soccer. So it sadly
Why
means that the
doesn't
cartridge
basketball
sitting
have a
in the back of
goalie?
your parents' closet for the past 20 years likely won't fetch the same return at auction. That's what the guards and the forwards and stuff are for.
I mean, I hid in my parents' closet.
Did you ever come out of it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I wasn't super happy about it.
So speaking of Mario, I wasn't super happy about it. Reluctantly coming out of the closet.
Well, yeah, I was playing hide and seek with my dad and my sister, and
Okay.
I hid in. I mean, my dad was the only one that used it in my dad's closet, but I burrowed behind some clothes, so they had to move stuff out of the way to find me. One of them looked in the closet, but they didn't look far enough into the closet. So they just eventually they just gave up and did not parade around the house announcing they gave up. So I came out like 15, 20 minutes after, just like, did you guys lose me? Like, what happened?
That they just gave up on finding you. They're like, oh, we can't find him. He'll come out eventually.
Yeah, he's gay. He'll be
He'll
fine.
get hungry.
Oh.
Pride Month was last month.
So you can come out whenever you want, Mike. It doesn't
Okay.
have to be during Pride Month.
Pride Month is every month. If you're
For
in that
what?
sort of thing.
I don't take pride
I
in
don't know.
myself. It's no month.
It's no month. Oh man. Speaking of Mario,
Wait, did they buy it and then just donate it?
no, I don't think so. There's a parallel universe in which ID Software, known for popularizing the first-person shooter game, created PC versions of Nintendo games. In 1990, the studio created a demo for a PC port of Super Mario Bros. 3. That demo is now in a literal museum. It looks a little off, don't you think?
Yeah, it looks like it's a furry.
Right.
Please tell me you've played Super Mario Brothers 3, man.
I've played none of the Super Mario Brothers, I don't think.
What? The original Super Mario Brothers is awesome. I like Super Mario Brothers 3. That's his little raccoon outfit. and you can fly with it.
3 was the best one.
3 was the best one.
Then World, then the original.
Right. The Strong National Museum of Play, an institution in Rochester, New York, that chronicles the history of play and also hosts the Video Game Hall of Fame, recently obtained a copy of that port courtesy of an unnamed individual who sent in a larger trove of software. The individual who donated it was a game developer. It wasn't something I expected to see in this donation, but it was extremely exciting. So that's pretty cool. So the people who made Doom made a port for Super Mario Bros. 3. But it does look kind of weird. It doesn't look... I mean, obviously it's not going to look like the original, but... So ultimately, Nintendo didn't move forward with the port, but the development effort wasn't for naught. Borman credits its development as the spark, and crucially, the tech that led to Commander Keen, a vulnerable series of platformers released in the early 90s. I don't remember Commander Keen.
Clearly, you weren't very keen on it.
Ha, clearly. I played Doom in the 90s, though. My dad played it, and he taught us how to play it, so, you know, I was
Y'all rocked out to doom metal in the 90s?
5 or 6 playing Doom.
Doom metal?
Sega General.
Doom metal, no. No.
No.
No. Oh, man. So, for the time being, the Strong Museum has no plans to publicly exhibit the demo, but it will make it available to researchers who file a request form. So, yeah. Super Doom Brothers.
Super Doom Brothers?
I don't know. 3. Microsoft threatens to
please!
resurrect Clippy as an office emoji.
Oh my god, that would be the best thing ever.
That's what I thought too. Oh, so everybody's favorite annoying helper. The software giant claims it will replace the paperclip emoji in Microsoft Office with Clippy if the tweet below gets 20,000 likes. The tweet has already surpassed that number, so it seems Clippy could be about to return as a more innocent emoji. But Microsoft is being coy about what might happen next. I remember Clippy.
I
Oh, look how
do not
cutesy they
fondly
made
remember
Clippy.
Clippy.
I don't fondly remember Clippy either. Clippy was annoying as shit. Clippy would just pop up in the middle while you were trying to, like, type your paper up for school, and he'd be like, "Hey, do you need help?" And I'd be like, "No, Clippy, shut up." How do I turn off Clippy? Look at Clippy here, looking smug.
Yeah, those shady side eyes.
Okay. The famous paperclip nearly made a return a couple years ago, though. Some Microsoft employees briefly resurrected Clippy as an animated stickers in Microsoft Teams, but the company's brand police swooped in to shut the effort down. So we will finally see Clippy return to Microsoft Office. Microsoft is currently holding Clippy hostage behind a tweet that already has more than 30,000 likes, so we'll have to wait and see.
Clippy, no!
Clippy, no!
Hold on, I'm still.
Did we like that?
Adorable here in this little picture. Do you remember Clippy, Mike?
I do.
So yeah, there's... Oh no. Oh no. Okay, there we
Did we like that tweet or no?
go. No, but we can go like that tweet.
Like it, and then 5 minutes later, unlike it.
Why? You
For
don't
the
want to
attention.
Right, you don't want to bring Clippy back?
No, we
I mean,
do.
we're all talking about how Cliffy was a torturous bastard.
He was, but I would love to see
It's the
Clippy again.
nostalgia.
Right.
That's why Linkin Park will
Whatever
always be
floats
great.
your boat.
Well, it won't be a paperclip.
Huh. Won't be a paperclip. Show me the Clippy tweet. There it is. It has 85,100 likes. Jesus Christ.
Make it 85,101.
I just did.
Good.
We liked the Clippy tweet. Tiny Car Guys is contributing to the resurrection of Clippy.
Well, against the corporate overlords.
Right.
Well, we worked for the corporate overlords.
Whatever. Oh my gosh. Alright, so this wearable device turns your sweaty finger into a battery. So you wear these things on your fingers. Okay, scientists have come up with a device that harvests sweat from your fingertip to generate power, and you don't even need to lift a finger to make it work. Ha! In fact, it can also do its thing as you sit still or even sleep. How sweaty do you think people are in their sleep?
I
Like,
mean, depends.
sometimes, there's been times where I've woken up sweating.
And it's the worst.
It is the worst. Apparently, you generate some power when you do it. The flexible thin strip wraps around the tip of a finger like a band-aid and converts chemicals found in human sweat into small amounts of electrical energy. Fingers constantly produce sweat, so the device can work without the wearer moving a muscle. By using the sweat on the fingertip, which flows out naturally, regardless of where you are or what you're doing, this technology provides a net gain in energy with no effort from the user.
Question.
Says Joseph Wang.
Okay, that unfortunately factors into my question. So, say you had that on and you were engaged in foreplay with a female and your hand went down south. How would that go?
I
Would
would
it
hope you
still
wouldn't
work?
have. I would hope you wouldn't have that on while you were engaging in such activities, though.
I mean, I feel like that would be a whole shot collar situation there.
No.
I don't
Stop.
know.
Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
Right.
Got an odd design of yours if it's a square, Mike, but
It's common for self-powered wearable systems that rely on bioenergy harvesters to require excessive inputs of energy. It's a step forward in making wearables more practical. Let's see. Where does it say? It says somewhere in here that the device it only powered like a watch, like a regular watch.
it's
The
just under the notifications alert.
Okay,
Can it
while the
power
new
my
product
Fitbit?
is while the new product can produce power, it's not time to kick your tangly cords and finicky electrical outlets to the curb just yet. The device can potentially power a lower power electronics that operate in the milliwatt range, such as a wristwatch, but it's not yet sustainable for continuously powering high performance electronics such as smartphones. So, they're starting off small, but maybe one day we'll be able to charge our phones with our hands.
I mean, I do that already.
You charge your phone with your hands.
Yeah, I
By
take one
plugging
hand,
in
I
a...
plug one end into the
Okay.
wall, I plug the other end into my phone.
Same. Oh. Yeah, so if you have clammy hands, maybe you'll be able to power something a little bit more powerful than a stopwatch, or than a watch, a wristwatch, not a stopwatch. So, glass octopus, guys. Only its eyes, optic nerve, and digestive tract are opaque. It looks really cool. This rarely seen glass octopus bared all recently. Even a few of its innards. When an underwater robot filmed it gracefully soaring through the deep waters of the central Pacific Ocean. That's really cool. That it's like transparent. Marine biologists spotted the elusive glass octopus during a 34-day expedition off the remote Phoenix Islands and I don't know how to say that word.
Archipelago.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome. Stay in
Located more
school,
than.
kids.
Look, okay, I was in school and I.
No, and I wasn't. So I'm saying stay in school, kids.
Located more than 3,200 miles northeast of Sydney, Australia. Like other glass creatures, such as glass frogs and certain comb jellies, glass octopuses are almost completely transparent.
Is that really the plural?
Yeah, I thought it was octopi or something.
Apparently it's octopuses.
Right?
Carry on. I just got confused.
An impressive count given that previously. No. That's the other picture. That one looks cool, but now it looks like it has little green spots in there.
Yeah, it's wearing a skirt.
Right? Like, it looks really cool. Glass octopuses weren't discovered until 1918. Little is known about these cephalopods.
Yep.
Ha! Except that they live in tropical and subtropical areas in the deep ocean in the Twilight Zone. 656 to 3,280 feet below the surface. And the Midnight Zone, 3,280 to 9,800 feet below the surface. So, I don't know. I just think it looks really cool. That's all I really wanted to talk about. They found, during the expedition where they found said glass octopus, a crew of marine scientists discovered a handful of what are likely newfound marine animals on 9 previously unexplored submarine mountains known as seamounts. The team also completed high-resolution seafloor mapping of more than 11,500 square miles around the archipelago and video recordings of 5 additional seamounts filmed by the underwater robot Sebastian. Ha! 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 That's cute. Also snagged footage of a whale shark, the largest living fish in the world, and a long-legged crab stealing a fish from another crab.
Bet that second crab was crabby.
Ha! I bet he was crabby, Matt.
Or Pingler.
Alright, so glass octopus. Super cool. Super pretty. I really like that picture.
Very easy to be transparent about.
Right. Why don't wild animals attack us more?
Because we scare them.
Right. Pretty much.
Because we're the #1 predator.
Right. So, without tools, we're practically defenseless. They go into
We
this
are
whole...
the tools.
Okay, we are the tools. Okay, so they pretty much go into this thing saying that, because we walk on our quote-unquote hind legs, and we're in groups of primates who, such as humans or chimps, live in groups and adopted the strategy of aggressively defending themselves against threats, which usually works against predators. Being social has therefore helped keep us safe, along with the benefits of bipedalism. So, we walk on 2 feet, and we travel in groups. So, plus, we're killing off all the animals, so less animals to attack us. And that's pretty much what this article said. Like, this was like one of the last ones. I was kind of stretching here. But yeah, so animals aren't attacking us for those reasons. So, but that's just a weird question to pose, I would think. Like, why aren't wild animals attacking us more?
Because they're wild. They want to be left alone.
Right, they're like, leave us alone. And we usually go out and hunt after them because we're us. And, food and stuff. But not like wild animals like pumas and bears and shit. I don't know. So that's all of my news for today. Matt,
Sam.
take it away, my friend.
All right. So, rounding out tonight with some Pokemon news. I've got some limited edition Pokemon watches to be released in the next month by Seiko. So this year is the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. So there's, as you would imagine, a bunch of celebratory anniversary things going on to celebrate the fact that Pokemon is, oh God, 2 years younger than me. Huh. Anyway, so they're collaborating with a luxury watchmaker in Japan. They've announced a lot of watches based on the original three starter Pokemon. And each watch is made of stainless steel with a sapphire glass case, sporting color schemes dependent on which starter you picked. The Bulbasaur one is green. The background is based on Solar Beam. Charmander is red, and the background is based off of Fire Spin. And the Squirtle one is brown, because the ocean floor is brown. And it's based off of the Mud Slap attack.
Oh,
It's blue, and it looks like Hydro Pump, because
right.
water is blue.
Right.
So the starters are on the face of the watch somewhere. The middle evolution is, I guess, also on the face somewhere. Yeah, the 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. And then on the back of the watch is the final stage. If you were to buy one of these watches, it would come in a Pokeball themed watch case.
Oh my god.
It's being sold for about $450,
Oh.
and only 700 of each individual watch, like each type of watch, is being made. We've got a solar powered battery, a stopwatch, and an alarm feature. So if you don't feel like dropping $2,800 on an RC car,
You
you
can
can
drop
drop,
450 on a watch.
right?
I would get the Squirtle one. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know you guys thought she's gonna pick the green one, but
I honestly hadn't thought about it yet.
Squirtle would be mine
Oh, hey.
because Squirtle's my favorite.
I mean,
I'd do Bulbasaur.
see, when I was playing Fire Red, I went with Charmander, but I honestly think the red watch is the stupidest looking.
Yeah. I like the blue or the green one.
Yeah. So aesthetics, Bulbasaur or Squirtle.
Right.
My heart is dead, so it doesn't matter.
My heart is dead. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Don't let your
But
heart
true.
die.
Oh, it's been dead. Wait,
Oh.
did I? Holy! Oh, I must have gotten these from the same website. Both of my articles are written by the same person.
I see that. I just noticed that.
So did I. So, this next one, I'm kind of disappointed because the article only shows the updated evolutionary tree for Quagsire. They did not show one for Megcargo, but we'll get to that. So again, after any franchise has been around for 25 years, everyone's got their favorites, and poor Quagsire and Magcargo kind of not completely forgotten about from Johto, but they're definitely not any of the more popular Pokemon. So there was a fan artist that decided to. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it on Reddit. I looked for the wrong damn username. Uh, shit, where's the. To do this one? Sorry, I think I found the thing. So yeah, they, sorry, I don't know the gender, um, decided to continue the Wooper evolutionary tree into Gillbender, which I think it looks really cool. Um, some of the designs went back based off the axolotl, and
I
they
see that.
made the design more of like the OG Pokemon design instead of the newer ones. Oh, that. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that one. Um, I don't know how to do this so that we can see it the easiest.
Can you send me the link in Discord?
Yeah. Yeah, so we've got Gilbender ready to do. And then the Magcargo evolution, which you guys should be able to see here soon. There it is.
There it is.
Is Cauldropod, which okay, so I like what they did with the shell going over the eyes, but then it looks like its mouth is just it looks like a skull, like a demon skull.
Right.
Like the head of a demon just got sat on the ground, smoke coming out of its ears, mouth open, ready to scream at you.
Right.
Um, yeah,
He's
so
ready to
people.
devour you with his magma mouth.
Oh, I'd let that hot thing all over me. Shit.
With
There's
that, I
another
gotta
one.
get going, guys. Have a good night.
Have a good night, Mike.
Just add that to the list, Mike.
Oh, Sam's keeping the list now. See ya.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm
Bye.
going to keep a list. There's a column for him and a column for you.
All right. Bye, guys.
See
Bye,
ya.
Mike. I don't know. I like the little. I like the the Wooper evolutions.
Yeah.
I think they're
I
super
mean,
cute.
yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I've never used either of them while playing through a Pokemon game. So
I mean,
there
me
is
either,
that.
but there is that.
You think Gilbender would be fast?
I don't know about fast. I feel like he might stumble over himself a little bit. I feel like he looks like he walks on two legs, but he probably shouldn't.
Like every human, he should be on four legs and get attacked by the wild animals. I mean, that's what Pokemon is, so I guess it
Okay.
makes sense.
It is. It does.
Oh, my back.
This guy looks like he swims. Quagsire. He looks like he swims.
Oh, he definitely
Wooper's.
doesn't look like he fucks. I mean, if anybody, that'd be the Wooper getting all the whoopee.
Whoop, right. Wooper's so cute. Look at him. Just look at him. He's so cute.
Wait, so you know what I just realized?
What?
If we keep this to an hour, we're not going to have time for any games because normally it takes us about an hour to do the intro and get through all the news.
Right?
So we're either gonna have to start cutting some news
Or
or cutting some news.
right? Because I like our game playing. I just realized that I was like, oh wow, it's 8 o'clock already.
Right?
But and we're done with the news. I got this new I bought this game at Party City, and it's called Who's More Likely. So
Oh no.
I want to play with the both of you because hold on just a second. We don't have to stop in an hour. Just right now. So hold on, because I'm hosting this week. Mike can do it in an hour. Hold on just a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. I guess I will talk to myself on stream. That didn't work.
I'm sorry. The game is called Who's Most Likely To.
Gotcha. And honestly, I feel like that one would probably end up being a game to play during the live
Right.
podcast.
Exactly. But it has okay. So here's an example. We'll do anything for $5. And then we'd have to guess which one of us is most likely to do anything for $5.
I feel like it would be either you or me.
Right. Same.
Real like for actuality, no offense, but I think it would be you. For purely like joking heritage sake,
Right.
it'd
Probably.
be more of a toss up.
Right. Could do a whole lot better. Me. I could do a whole lot better.
Do a whole lot
In
better at
life.
what?
In life.
I mean, it's definitely not me.
Right.
It's on my. Okay, we're good.
But yeah, so like, there's a bunch of little. I was like, I saw this game and I was like, this would be really fun to play with the boys. Doesn't have standards.
I mean, to some degree, that's all of us.
Right. Facts. To some degree, it is all of us. All right.
I guess as long as the your as long as the drinking game is not also the live podcast.
I would hope not. No, I want to play. No, we're not going to do the drinking game on the podcast. We're not going to do shooters and ladders on the podcast. That would be horrible. Thinks Tupac is still alive. If Mike was into hip hop, I would say Mike because, but he's not. So, me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not really into hip hop, and I mean the little bit that I am is not. It's newer stuff mostly.
Shames people for going to bed.
Well, that sounds like a Michael if I've ever heard one.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is definitely something we should play when we do the live one. Is a fucking pushover.
That would be me.
I kind of am too sometimes. I've been standing up for myself a lot more, which is good. Says bro as both an insult and a compliment.
I don't know.
I don't use bro too much. I use dude a lot. Argues over beer pong rules.
No.
Right. Makes bed. Makes bed before going out just in case.
I don't go out, so it doesn't matter.
Right. Let's see. Has a MILF/DILF. I don't know.
I think that's a hard pass from all of us.
Right. Okay.
Like, not to put our parents on blast, but
Will alphabetize the spice rack in their free time.
no.
No, I don't think
When I
any of
need
us
it, I'll
would.
just grab the whole thing out,
Okay.
look for what I need, and then put it back.
Is directionally challenged.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't think any of
Like,
us are really directionally challenged.
oh, see, I was gonna say, you spin me around, point me in a direction. I have no damn clue which compass direction that is.
Oh, I mean, me neither, but I can tell you where I'm going most of the time. Like, I want to say 95% of the time.
Oh yeah, I'm going to work.
Being Facebook friends is too much commitment.
Mike.
Right, Mike.
Literally the only one of us that isn't Facebook friends with the others.
Okay. Quotes movies no one has seen.
Mike.
Mike.
But that's because I just don't watch movies.
Right. Brings taco 12 pack to a party. No.
See, I was gonna say, I thought that might be you.
Me, just because I used to work at Taco Bell? Or because I would be likely to bring tacos to a party?
See, I was thinking more oregano and the fact that I don't really expect Mike or I to really go to a party.
Right. Is a craft beer snob.
I guess
that
if
be you?
anybody, maybe. I was gonna say, I think it might be me.
You're the only one who really drinks beer like that. I mean, I'll drink a Budweiser every now and again.
And I've got some sour beer. Well, I guess it's probably still technically a sour. Got some
Never,
sours in the fridge.
never gets a hangover. That'd be both of you. I don't think
I,
either of you drink enough to get a hangover.
so the thing about that is, I'm saying it like that because Mike's not here. Thing you've got to understand is I'm great about hydrating before. I'm okay about drinking water while drinking beer, but I'm really bad about drinking water after I'm done with the beer.
Yeah, I'm usually bad about drinking water after I've already been drinking other stuff.
Yeah, it's like the last two times that I've had beer and gone to bed pretty soon after, I've woken up with a headache. Which is embarrassing because the one time it was one beer and the other time it was two beers.
You got a hangover from 2 beers. That's great.
I mean, I also
And you're
get
the
sleepy off
youngest.
of one.
You're the
I am,
youngest.
and I'm
So
also the scrawniest.
right. Spends hours deciding where to get food.
That's all three of us as a combined effort.
Okay. Right. Have you seen us on movie night?
Yeah, Sam, I'm there for
I
it.
know you're there. I'm just Matt. Whatever. Shut up. Really shouldn't have kids. Oh.
Um, I mean, I feel like that's either you or me.
Right. I seen that and I was like, oh, that's probably me.
I mean, shouldn't or won't, because won't is like it's not me.
Yeah, who knows these days? I'm getting old. Time's running out. Loses keys while driving. Me.
I mean,
I
I've locked my keys in my car,
I've locked
but
my keys in my car multiple times over the years. Multiple times.
done it twice.
Who's most likely to have done the walk of shame in a Halloween costume?
Who's the one reading all the questions?
That actually has happened.
Oh.
Oh man. It's okay though. But it actually has happened.
I guess as long as what caused the walk was enjoyable enough.
Oh, yes, of course. It wasn't like my latest. conquest. But anyway, was made for reality TV.
I'm gonna hold my opinion back until you say yours.
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I might be, but not lately.
I mean, we can definitely agree, I think, that it's either you or Mike.
Definitely, right, because you just work and sleep.
Hey, I eat and I shit too, alright?
Alright, oh my bad. My bad. Sometimes, yeah, mine or Mike's life gets spicy from time to time.
Yeah.
Does it
Although I
because
didn't.
it's cool?
I mean, I go to bed because it's cool. Because the AC is on, so it's literally a cool bed.
We ate watermelon and mustard because it was cool.
That actually wasn't bad.
It wasn't. The mustard wasn't bad. The barbecue sauce was disgusting. I showed Megan the video from it. She's like, I want to see you guys eat the watermelon with the mustard. I was like, all right.
What, did Mike put that in the drive?
Yeah, it's in the drive.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to get on that.
Okay, I went. I'm pretty sure I told him to put it on the drive so that I could watch it. And
I
show
mean,
it
if
to
you had
Megan.
access to it, then it had to be on the drive.
Well, yeah. It's definitely on the drive because that's where I got it from.
Alright, well that's good.
Yeah, that is good. But anyway, so do you want to play a game or something, or do we want to call it quits for the night?
I am a bit tired.
Tired. All right. Well then, thanks for tuning into the Tiny Car Guys podcast, everyone. We'll see you next week, where hopefully all of us will be here. It'll be the day before my vacation. That'll be great. I'm going to Nashville,
Oh, nice. I will
Tennessee.
also be going to Nashville, just not at the same time.
Just not at the same time. How dare you not go to Nashville the same time as I do? I don't know. Just kidding.
Well, excuse me for not having built up any actual vacation time.
Right. I don't really have any actual vacation time either, but I'm working extra hours the days that I'm not. The days that I am at work, so.
I know how that goes.
Yeah.
But I'll get to save it up for a trip.
Right. So, alright, guys. You all have a great night, and we will see you next week, where hopefully all of us will return. I guess Mike was here, in and out.
Sort of.
Yeah, kinda, sorta. Kinda, sorta.
Yeah, he was here. The in and out phrasing potentially could have been a little better.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. But, Alright. Well, good night, and good luck, I guess. I don't know. Bye!